Hello YouTube viewers and random Doctor Who fans, I come before you today to review this, which is a Doctor Who mashem. What is a mashem, I hear you cry? Well, I have no idea. All I know is it comes in this cylindrical blue capsule which has no viewing window, so you can't tell which mashem design is inside. Some plastic wrapped around the container has the Doctor Who logo on it, with the mashem's logo written underneath, and beneath that you can just about see Twist 'em and Squish 'em is written below in very tiny lettering. Beneath this there's an image of all four designs, being a Dalek, Ice Warrior, Weeping Angel and Silurian, so why not collect all four, as they are super squishy collectibles. The back is plastered with legal garb, which basically is a pile of common sense and warnings along the lines of don't eat it or your eyes will explode, stuff like that. Anyway, that's it for the packaging. Let's open it up and take a look at the horrors inside. Alrighty, so here we go, and honestly, I'm still none the wiser as to what this thing actually is. All I know is it's shaped like the top part of a Dalek. Well, I say shaped, I mean roughly so, as the detail is very limited. On the front you can see that black eye housing with the blue dot in the middle, but there's no silver eye stalk, so instead it's just protruding straight from the eye stalk's housing. The dome feels very bare, with two basic white ears on either side, while the back has the Doctor Who logo design moulded into it. Under the dome, no, not the Stephen King TV series, you can see the cage section, which looks as though it's been coloured in by a 5-year-old with a black magic marker, while underneath, a small amount of legal dumbhozzle spirals around its base. So that's kind of it for detail, what little I could find at least. Turning to features, it's made from this soft, rubbery material as though it's the mutant hybrid spawn of a Dalek and flubber. It can be squished in your hand, sending out a clear bubble. It can be stretched out, but will return to its original shape. And it's fairly bouncy, but not too much. And that's sort of it. I really don't get the point of this toy. Doing a size comparison, you can see the mashem's dome is much bigger than that of the 3.75-inch Dalek figures, but it's just slightly smaller than the 5-inch Dalek's dome. So, overall, what do I think of this toy? Well, I don't get it. I just don't get it. It comes with no instructions or anything to give me a hint as to what to do with it. I'm guessing it's just meant to be one of those novelty toys that young kids find appealing because, oh look, it's a Dalek and it's squishy. Then again, I'm not a parent, so I wouldn't know. It seems to be a weird mix between the adipose stress toy and the flesh goo pod, in that while it's squishy like the adipose, it's more or less pointless like the goo pod. I suppose for me, it would make a great mini stress ball that I could carry around in my pocket, so maybe it's ideal for students around exam time. I'm really struggling to find a use for it. I can see why Character went for just the heads of the characters when designing the toy in an attempt to make producing them easier while making them look cute, but in reality, just the Dalek's dome looks ugly and stupid. Plus I found it to be far too small. When I saw the images of these from the London Toy Fair back in January, I thought they looked much bigger, or else that's certainly a tiny hand holding the Silurian design on the promotional board behind them. Ultimately, as a collectible, I'd say avoid, as the material it's made from will no doubt wear out over time and perish. Plus, it's a little hard to collect all four, as you have no idea what's inside each container, kind of like a blind bag, so you'll no doubt end up with a lot of doubles. And at $3.99 each, that's a bit too steep for my liking. And so that does it for this review. Thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, there are countless more reviews online. Thank you again for watching, and remember to keep following the nerd. Goodbye.